Well, what up, team? What up, family? What up, world? Real quick, you guys have been asking for this class. So, what I decided to do real quick is just start from the beginning and show you how I'm able to use the Monday box that's part of the level strategy and really take advantage of the full move and everything that's going on inside of it. So, went ahead and I logged in. Guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on strategies. We're going to come down here, and today we will be selecting what is called levels. Click levels, come down here, launch the strategy. Once the strategy populates, now we need to add some things to the chart so we can really see what's going on. Up here in the top right hand corner, we're going to go ahead and click on that. And then we're going to go to commodities today and we're going to look at gold. And the reason I say gold, because gold is great for the new trader who can really come in if you're trading futures, if you're trading Forex, or whatever it may be. Guys, you can even use this on binary options, as you guys see that we were able to get into the market last night and dominate. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to select gold. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here. I'm going to choose my weapon. I'm going to apply the Monday box. Now, it doesn't matter where we're going to start at today. I just want to show you guys the basics of this and how to really use this. So once we're here on the Monday box, I'm just zooming in real quick. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, so we can really see what the Monday box is forming, because if we go over here now, it is not done and it will not be ready until later on. Oh, actually, it's already done. So currently right now, price is inside of that box, so we won't be looking at that compared to what I really want to show you guys. So we'll use these two right here. We'll start here. So the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to focus on the box. Now there's more to the strategy when you add on the bears and the bulls, but we're not going to worry about that. As you see, nothing popped up there, but here, there's a huge buy level. So we're going to go ahead and take that off, and we're just going to focus on the money box. So what do? You wait for Monday to go ahead and finish so you get the box, preferably Monday night, 6 p.m. Asian time, Tuesday morning when there's a lot of volatility. I like to wait till Tuesday. Once Tuesday populates, I'll come and I'll just cycle through my pairs and really see if price, aka the box, has moved to the upside or if it moved to the downside. And what you want to do is you actually want to wait till a candle closes either above the box or below the box. Once the candle closes above the box, it normally tends to travel that way for the rest of the week. I'm going to go ahead and just cycle down to the 1 hour real quick because I want to show you guys how this works. So we'll use this box right here. We waited. Price finally broke out, closed above that level on this candle right here. Then you would enter on the next candle. So we are currently on the 1 minute time frame. So now what do? So say we are waiting. We're waiting for price to break out. I'm just going to come over here, guys. I'm going to get my horizontal line. I'm going to draw a line there. Then I'm going to come here also, draw a line here. And then as you guys can see, there's a 50% level right there as well. That is the halfway part, and we can go more in depth with that later because price can literally stay inside of the box and travel in between these lines. And then you have sell zone down to this level, take your profit. If it closes below, if a candle closes below, you can sell down here to the bottom of the box, and you can literally go back and forth until price decides if it wants to break out. That's a hint. Now, when you're looking at this box, you enter this trade. Say we entered the trade on this candle right here because this candle closed above the line. So if I was to enter this trade, guys, I need to find out how far is the trade gonna go. So the easy way to do this is you come here, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna measure the box. We can see that that's 5803. So I'm gonna go right up here. Then I'm just going to go to 5803. Boom. There it is right there. Then I'm going to come here. Now I can't even see it right now. But let's just say it's about, could be right here. No, it's blue. So it's right there, right? So if this price is 5803, 5803, what's half of 5803? You take your calculator, you divide it by 2, it's going to be 2901. So now I come over here, I get my ruler, come here, and I'm going to go to 2901. That's about it right there. Then I come right here and I'm just going to draw a line right there. So now I have my next set of zones going to the upside, and then you would do the same thing for this right here for the downside. But we're just going to focus on the top because we want to keep this video real short. So now if I'm looking at price and price broke to the upside, now I have my 50% level where I can take the trade to, and as you guys see, it came to that level. This right here will be the distance of the box. Now, why did I measure the box and mark those lines? Because with gold, what normally happens is that it goes the distance of the box. And sometimes with gold, a lot of the times, it will go the box times 2. And what do I mean by the box times 2? You would literally just measure this whole piece and stack it on top, and that's normally the distance of what it will go. And as we can see right here, as the market continue to go up, boom, it finally hit that distance of the box itself. And as you look over here, she's still continuing to go up on the next box. So with that being said, for Monday, for the week, she went the distance of the box. This is February 3rd. She went 6 days over here to February 9th, and then she ended up closing on February 10th, the distance of this full box. That is how you do the Monday box. That is the simple way for anyone to get into the market and see the distance of where it is going. Now, say you get something like this right here. You got price, but price never broke outside of the box, right? So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and get another line. And I'm going to mark the bottom of the box so I know where price is. So we're just focusing on this one. Here's my 50% level. As you guys can see right there, it says 50% of Monday. So now, since price never broke outside of that box, what you could do is that you could take a trade from the top of that box to the 50% level, take your profit, wait for another entry, or maintain your position if you truly want to, and ride it down to the bottom of the box. Now, once you take your profit here, you're waiting for a candle to break outside of the box to enter for another position to take a sell to the downside. But if that never happens and you have a price like so, close above the bottom of the box, you can literally take that trade directly back up to the middle of the box right here, which is the 50% line. And then if the candle closes above, you can take another entry to the top of the box. Now, as you guys see, there's a red bar here. You have supply and demand zones. That is where these come into play, because these are your warning levels of where the market will have some resistance. So if it's red, that's letting you know that the market wants to sell, and it may take a little bit more time for it to actually break through that level to get the distance of where the market wants to go. And if it was blue, it would be the same thing. The blue is buy. It would take a little bit more time for the market to get there. But as you guys can see, as the price hit this level, came and hit the 50% level, came up to that zone, it have respected that level. She pulled back to the 50% level, came back up, tested that area, and then she finally went the distance, finally broke out. So now, once that candle right there closed above the top box, you take the measurement of the box, and in this case, it is 4223, go up to 4223, which is right there. Come right here, mark that zone, and as you guys can see, price came up, hit the take profit of the distance of that box. So guys, that right there is just a real quick overview of how to use the Monday box. This is super easy, really easy for new traders, beginner traders. One thing that I highly recommend is when you're doing the box, if you're going to be on the 4 hours to see what's really going on, the lowest time frame I would truly go when trading scenarios, situations like that, is the 15-minute time frame. Now, if you go below that, that is truly on you, but the 15-minute time frame is what you need. But anyway, this is your boy, Dr. Curry. We are out of here. Quick overview of the Monday box. And you know what? Before I end, I want you guys to realize this works on everything. Check it out. Box broke out to the downside, drop. Did it go the distance of that box? Absolutely. Here's another one. Wait for it to break, didn't break, nothing broke. So you would have just taken a trade directly back up to the 50% level. Did it hit the 50%? Absolutely. New box form, wait for it to break to the downside. It broke right here, but then it pulled all the way back, touched the 50. So we'd have probably got stopped out, entered for another trade for a sell because it's at the 50, closed below, took it to the bottom of the box, as you see right there, TP hit, and then she eased her way back in, kind of a consolidation. This is oil, but who trades oil? Quite a few people, some do, some don't. US 30, works on US 30, break to the upside, went the distance of the box right here, waiting, shot up, would have entered that trade up to the top, got very close, spiked down, stop loss would have been in profit, you'd have been good. This right here broke to the upside, went the distance of the box. This one right here stuck inside of the box, has no sense of direction. This candle right here closed above the box. You would have went for a buy. Then you got some news. Some news went on, trying to see what's going on. And then that was through the whole week. You know, last week was crazy. Last 2 weeks was crazy. But this is on US 30. And then you just follow the direction of the box. It's going to tell you which way it's going to go. It's pretty accurate, guys. I cannot lie to you. If you want to trade your regular Forex pairs, you could do the same thing. Broke out to the downside, went the distance of the box. This was inside of the box, no direction of where it wants to go. Right here, broke to the downside right here, pull back up to the 50% level. Could have sold again, TP hit, bottom of the box, nothing closed below the box, took another buy entry at the bottom, rolled it back up to the 50% level. This candle right here, you probably would have missed this trade because you would have been waiting for a candle to close above the 50, but this one shot up, hit the top of that box, never closed above. This one right here did, but then it came back. Let's add on this. Now we have some different levels. So with those levels, it's going to let you know what's really going on in that market. So prime example, if we're looking at this right here, we can tell that we came off a buy zone right here. This candle right here on UJ is literally getting ready to close above that box. So what we would do is we would measure the distance of the box, which is 1293. Come up here, 1293 right there, which is the 50% level almost of that box, which makes it line up pretty perfect for that one. And that would be for the buy zone, right? Because it's blue. So even if it would have came the distance of the box, I can see this shooting up to hit that red level, to hit the full length of that box, and to clear this level, and then to hit this level, then to pull back for a quick sell to regather itself and see which sense of direction it wants to go. And that's on the 4-hour time frame. 15 minute time frame went down. We're still on the buy zone. We came and we retested that area, but we know she's going to eventually go back up to this area. On the lower time frame, we can see that we're red right here because that is the bears. So it may try to sell a little bit, but then there's buying pressure here, buying pressure here, buying pressure here, but there's also selling pressure right here. So when I see stuff like this, I'm just going to leave it alone because I want smooth trading. This one right here just broke out. Minute 30 left on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this up because this is actually a good setup. Come right here, measure the box. 890, let's just say 905. Come here, we're gonna mark this right here to 905. Boom, there it is. Then I'll come right here, mark that up. Boom, so now I can literally see the market going to that level. Then I come here, I mark the top of the box because now that turns into a support. You do the math for 50% of that box to add on top of that. And that will be it. But anyway, it's your boy, Dr. Curry. We are out of here. Salute.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.